Hi everyone. It is flea and tick season and flies and bugs and everything in between. So today I'm going to show you how I make my own flea and tick spray and use that on a daily basis. So I don't use any chemicals or those swat-ons or the collars that can cause adverse reactions on the dogs. So this can be adapted to the cats too, and I will share that at the end with you. But this recipe is only for the dogs, and I have been using this recipe. I've tweaked it over the years. So this is what I've been using for the past over 5 years now. So let's get started. And I'm not going to go through what every oil does, just for time, because everybody's time is precious. And I thank you for tuning in, and I don't want to waste your precious time. So we're just going to go over on the recipe and how we make this. So I've got everything set up here. So we're going to just tilt this down so you can see everything. So these are all the oils that I use. Yes, it is a lot. But like I said, each one does something for your pest control. You can start with all these, or you can start with specific ones. So if you just want to start with a few, you can do that also. But this is the best combination I have found for fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, flies, you name it. This is the spray I used to use on Barry, also the horse. So it worked on the horse flies and all that too. So let's get started. So this recipe that I have is for an 8-ounce spray bottle. I have a 16-ounce spray bottle, and I have been using this spray bottle for probably almost 5 years. The only thing I've done is change the sprayer on the top once. So it's worth the investment to get the glass spray bottle. Just remember it's glass, and be careful not to drop it. So we're going to double the recipe. So what you do is, I'm going to start with the oils. So what I do is I make mine in a gallon, so I can just keep refilling this bottle. For demonstration, I'm going to make it into the 16-ounce today, but I take the little orifice out of my oils. So this is our first oil, clary sage. So the little orifice is already taken out, and I use a little dropper bottle. Much easier to navigate the drops than waiting with that little orifice. So clary sage, it's four drops for 8 ounces. So we're going to use 8 drops for our 16. Put the rest in there. And then what I've done is I have a little of the purified water with a little coconut oil in here, and I just kind of rinse that out so you're not putting the oils back into the different container, because I use these oils for a lot of different things too, so I don't want to have clary sage and something else. Our next one is purify. So again, I got that little orifice taken out, and purify is 2 drops, so we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press back in, rinse our dropper. And then TerraShield. TerraShield in itself is our outdoor blend. So it's our actual bug repellent oil. It comes in a spray also. I don't have the spray, but like the On Guard comes in a little spray like this. So you can take it on your hikes and stuff. So this is in our spray also. So TerraShield is 5 drops. So we're going to put 10 in our 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rinse, cap, or else I will spill oils all over the place. And then we are on to peppermint. Oh, that's Lynn. Peppermint. My peppermint. So, you can see how I take the little orifice. So there's a little orifice. I have my little hemostat here, and I just pop that out. and then I put it back in when I'm done. So peppermint is 8. So we're going to double that up to 16. 16. And then I'll just show you how you just pop that right back on. So now it's ready to go when you just want to use 1 or 2 drops of that peppermint. Now we're on to lemon, which is this one. And lemon is 4. So 8 drops of lemon. I just put my lemon cap on my peppermint. Then geranium. Everyone knows how great geranium is for deterring bugs in the garden. So that is 2 drops, doubling up on 16, so 4, 2, 3, 4. And next is eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is also 2. So we're going to do our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. And lavender. Lavender is such an amazing oil. It's great for so many different things, and it's good for bug repellent too. Imagine that. So this is 3. So 6. We've doubled up. And then myrrh. So myrrh is one of our king of oils with frankincense and myrrh. That is 2 drops. And myrrh is very thick, so you kind of want to use a dropper with myrrh, or else you're standing there forever with that orifice waiting and waiting. It's kind of like that ketchup bottle. What was that ketchup? Waiting, waiting. Cedarwood. So cedarwood I have added recently, the past couple of years, for ticks. So you can only do this during heavy tick time, or you can do it all the time. It doesn't really matter. So 8 drops of that. So we're gonna do 16. 1, 2. And remember, if you do 1 or 2 over or under, it's not gonna make a big difference. That was our cedarwood. And then recently, doTERRA just came out with their own citronella. So everyone knows how great citronella is for gnats and bugs, and especially mosquitoes. So I added this to the flea and tick recipe for that ability to repel those mosquitoes. Because of course, the mosquitoes carry heartworm. So if we can keep the mosquitoes off our dogs and from biting our dogs, we would just reduce their risk of heartworm disease. So we have added our cedarwood to this too. So I don't have that on the recipe card yet, but 6 drops for the 8 ounces. So I just put 12 in for our 16. So that's all of our oils. And then we are going to put a tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. And this just acts like a bonding type of agent to get the oil to stick to the coat once you spray the dog. It's only a tablespoon. It does not make the coat greasy. It just adds that little bit of, stay on the coat kind of thing. So, oh yeah, we gotta do 2 tablespoons because we're on 16 ounces. So let's do 2 of those. And you can use any oil. Fractionated coconut oil works the best I found. And it doesn't make the coat sticky. A lot of the other oils do make the coat a little sticky. Then your last thing is a teaspoon a fine sea salt. And this acts like an emulsifier, so keeps the oils from clogging together. I'm going to get my little funnel. So that goes in a little easier. So kind of just that in there. 2 teaspoons, because we've doubled this up. All right. So then we're going to put our purified water in there. Just going to get some sea salt to go down there. There we go. And this is actually my gallon jug. It's just an old, cookie jar I got, from a yard sale or something. So this is what I'm actually going to make up after we finish our video here. But I'm going to use it now to top this bottle up that we made. And it's swimming all over. All right. Okay, put your lid on. Just grab a paper towel here for my swillage. All right, shake it up well before each spray. And you just want to make sure all those oils are mixed in before you spray the dog. So I have my little label on there. If anyone's interested in it, I do sell this pre-made. So just shoot me a note and I can get you some, or we can get you the oils and you can make it up yourself. So imagine your 1 gallon. This is 1 gallon of the spray. And it's times 16 when you do it through this. So you just take all those and times 16 and you mix it up in your gallon. Now I have it all ready and I just refill my thing. Remember, I have 5 dogs. So this lasts me about a week to 10 days. I mist them every morning before they go out. And I don't have any trouble with fleas and ticks. So I'll just do a quick, I spray them down, see if I can get over here. Come here. This is True. She was the one laying closest. So I just kind of lock their eyes a little bit. And I basically mist them all over. Make sure you get under. And then you can put a little in your hand and just go around their face. Because remember, that's where their faces are going when they're going in the grass and stuff. You want to make sure you get into that face. So like I said, every morning they get misted. And I have had no trouble, maybe 1 or 2 ticks a season on my dogs. So that is my helpful hints on the flea and tick. Another one I just want to share quickly. I save, empty 15 ml bottles, and I do that gallon mix of the straight oils up. So now when my gallon is empty, I just have to dump the whole thing in there. It's all made with the oils. I add my salt, I add my coconut oil and the water, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to make up 2 of these and a whole container of flea and tick. So I'm going to have 1 ready gallon and 2 in the wings ready to go. So how easy is that? And no chemicals, no pharmaceuticals, and no danger to my dogs. So if anyone has any questions or needs a version that's safe for cats, let me know in the comments below, or you can email me at electralon3, that's ELECTRALON3 at gmail.com. I will post that in the comments also. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and happy, healthy flea and tick spraying. Bye, everyone.